Here's your tweening exercise for today. I've got a completed file here right now which I'll demonstrate to you, but I do want you to try to figure out how to build this on your own. But I'll let you see the construction of this. First thing I'll do is a test movie to show you what we will get at the end. So I'll go to Control, Test Movie, Test. It's Control Return on your keyboard on the PC and Command Return on the Mac. Now what we have here is the wheel following the path of the hilltop. We also have a sun rising and lowering in the sky, and simultaneously the color of the sky is changing from blue in the morning to yellow in the afternoon to blue in the evening. So in essence there are three different elements that are animating here. Of course, the wheel running across the screen following the line of the hill, the sun moving on an arc from behind the hill, and the background, which is representing the sky, which is simply changing color from the first frame to the middle frame to the last frame. So let me close this and I will show you the timeline for this. You can see here I have 4 layers. The sky layer, which is the backdrop, is simply a rectangle filled with a color, and I used a shape tween and keyframed it at the beginning and the end as well as the middle, and in the middle I changed the color to a light yellow. If I isolate that, I'll turn the other layers off. If I drag my playhead, you can see that it will morph into the new color. So it goes from blue to yellow back to blue. I have spanned this over 85 frames. I do recommend that you do it between 85 and 100 frames. And that is the sky. Now let me just turn the rest of these on. Actually, I'll just turn on the sun. Now the sun is also a motion tween, as you can see here, and it has one property keyframe at the end. If I drag my playhead, you'll see that it'll arc across the sky. So I want you to figure out how to do that arc as well. It is something we've seen in our tutorials. Let me just turn off the sun for a second and turn on the hill. Just a raw graphic, really. Just use my pen tool to draw the hill shape. And I did have to close it by creating this sort of box here around it so that I could create the fill, that green color. I'll just turn that off. And we have the wheel, which again is a motion tween with a property keyframe in the last frame. And if I drag the playhead, you can see that the wheel follows the path of the hill. So that'll be another challenge for you to figure out how to get the motion path of the wheel to match perfectly with the hill. As you can see here, when I drag the playhead again, it does perfectly follow that hill. And that's one of your exercises around motion tweens, shape tweens, and a little bit of drawing in there as well.